Let's talk about everything that was announced today at the Xbox Partner Preview. This is the latest press conference from Xbox where they're showing off the games they have coming to their platform. These days, they could really use a win because not only is Sony pushing their scout back with the sales for the PlayStation hardware, we got the Steam machine looming over everybody's head, ready to snap some of these motherfuckers like Thanos. Here's everything that was announced. Xbox Partner Preview event was a tight 30-minute show with trailers, gameplay, reveals, and more. I'm going to keep my expectations pretty low here if they said it's only 30 minutes. But first things first, we're taking a look at Artemis. A third-person shooter action game with hellish aesthetics that looks awfully interesting. Coming to PC, Xbox, PS5, and Switch 2026. Let's get it. You added this one to your wish list? I'll be the judge of that.
7 years ago, the veil tore open, and the worthy were claimed. We were left behind. In our desperation, we called to you, warrior.
Shout out to Superman with the sub, and shout out to Dark City with the super chat. I'm just glad you didn't get laid off. Shout out to super chat, Dark City with the super chat.
To stand against the darkness.
I like the character design, I like the movement, but I do not like this motion blur. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't like the motion blur. Shout out to Trey G Clutch with the gifted subs. Okay. I went to bed last night. Got a little energy. I appreciate the gifted subs. I like the movement, but I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this motion blur. What up, Ab?
Equipped with our best, you will forge.
Yeah, it's the movement for me.
Long decayed. Together, we
Black women. This shit's woke. What the fuck?
reach the sunless gate. When we die, we will leave this place. But you return again and again.
Oh, okay. He gets powers. He can like slow down time. Okay. Can I squad up with the boys? I ain't gonna hold you. This looks like it could be a fun co-op game. I was actually thinking the same thing. Is this a co-op game? But I don't think it is.
And why have you come? Is this our salvation? Or is this the end?
This looks like it could have that potential. This doesn't look bad. I think for me, and it's coming to Game Pass day one. I think for me, what would really sell it is kind of seeing some boss fights and seeing how dynamic they are. Like I said, I talked about it on the last stream. I believe Remnant 2 has really spoiled me when it comes to shooters and my expectations in terms of gunfights. I'm at an age where I'm just kind of tired of fighting bosses in gun games where they're just bullet sponges. I want to see dynamic fights that require me to think outside the box. And it looks like it's going to have a little bit of that with like the movement system and his ability to like slow down people. So I would say I would keep an eye on this. This looks like it has potential. This doesn't look bad, and it's coming to Game Pass. I ain't paying for Game Pass, but if it gets good reviews, maybe we'll try this one. I'll give this a lowercase W. Give this a lowercase W. I need to see more, but yeah, it's looking alright. It's looking alright. That one's called Artemis. Whenever you say something looks ashy, what does that mean? It's not moisturized. Like the screen and like y'all niggas don't be putting lotion on? What? It means like there's a lack of clarity. It's not vibrant. That shit look ashy. It's not moisturized, bro. What the fuck? Let me find out y'all niggas is ashy in the chat. Yeah, that question, I ain't gonna hold you. That question was ashy. I'm not gonna lie. Next game is The Mound. Omen to I don't know how to pronounce that. Hulu, I think. Next, we have a first-person Lovecraftian horror game. This slams you right in the olden days of the Flintlock Rivals. Summer 2026. He said they're probably white. If they are white, that's not an excuse. White people should be wearing lotion. I'm gonna be honest. white people, y'all should be wearing lotion more than black people. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I remember I got into it with a white friend of mine about that shit, because she would always say that like, oh, I don't like to wear lotion because then my skin, it becomes too used to it and reliant on it. It's like, yeah, but you're aging yourself. Lotion retains the moisture in your skin. You guys know that when you age, all that is your body losing moisture. So the way you slow that down is you apply lotion every day. Was she blonde? No, she was a brunette. So I was just like, whatever, dude. I'm older than you and somehow look younger, but whatever. I guess I'm wrong. People gonna do what they want. So yes, white people, y'all should be wearing lotion too. Everybody should be. That they age like yogurt. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, even if you can't see the ash, I know you feel it. Like, I know you feel your lips bleeding. Like, that shit don't hurt. Like, your knees literally hurt. You don't feel that shit? What the fuck? White people don't get ashy. That's not true. I've seen ashy white people. I've seen ashy white. They 100% do get ashy. I've seen it. And you know the funny part is, like, it looks worse on white folks because like it look all like I've seen ash on white people's knees. That shit looks scabby. It might be harder for it to be seen, but my thing is like when it gets to the point where I can see the ash on a white person, that shit is like accumulated, like fucking Flintstone all on your fucking knee, bro. I definitely seen that shit. Yeah, it's compound ash. You said you're exposing yourself, Tyler. Itchy all summer. Honestly, this doesn't look bad. Not my cup of tea, though. Visually, it looks good. The art design looks cool. It's like a co-op, like horror type shooter. Not my cup of tea, but you know, it looks okay. New Tide of Annihilation gameplay trailer dropped if you're interested. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all that if that was announced in this joint. Dave the Diver in the Jungle. Is this a sequel? And other platforms as well as a new update in the 2026. Dave the Diver. Oh, he's got the Steam Deck. I think that's a Steam Deck. This is a really good game. Have I seen the Illuminati ever stream Squadra? Nah, I don't know what that is. Oh no, this is a ROG Ally. I'm bugging. Yeah, the Xbox. Very solid game. Yeah, I liked it when I played it. So this is an update. Does anybody know? Does anybody in the chat have a ROG Ally? Can you customize the launch screen like you can do with the Steam Deck? Like, you remember the other day on stream when I showed people made a custom GameCube Gabe Newell like launch screen when you boot it up? Can you do that with the ROG Ally? Because it'd be funny if somebody made like a ROG LTG launch screen for the ROG Ally. Like it like boots up with like the GameCube screen, and at the end, you niggas is ROGs. It says I'm on Battlefield 6. Oh shit. Let me change it. Just chatting. It should be updated now. Shout out to Grizzy with the sub. Appreciate it. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Crown Sword. Here's a cool side-scrolling platformer in Crown Sword featuring a dapper chap in a top hat. Thanks for the sub. Is this a Silk Song clone? Look at this distinguished gentleman. Silk Song fans, y'all fucking with it? This looks like a good platformer. Yeah, he moving. Oh, he got the Glock. I ain't gonna hold you. This don't look bad. This does not look bad. The combat looks fun. Gun confirmed. All in gun. Now, you know what's crazy though? I learned from TikTok, and we're gonna talk about this after I get done with this article. After we get done doing the Xbox review, I learned from TikTok. I'm gonna give you a preview because I'm gonna go on a fucking rant. I'm gonna fry some niggas, bruh. Expedition 33 got niggas panties in a bunch. I learned from a TikTok from one content creator. Apparently, you're not a real gamer if you play games shit like this, and they shouldn't be nominated for like Game of the Year or whatever. So like, apparently there are people who like, and like, for me, I love Ori and the Blind Forest. I will say, because I am older, I played a lot of games like this when I was younger because this is all we had before the third dimension came into play. So I'm less inclined to play some of these 2D Metroidvanias. But when I see one doing something cool and different, I 100% get interested in it. I'm not totally dismissive. These are good games, bro. I think for me, it's just I played a lot of them when I was younger. So to see people say stuff like that, I was like, bro, you motherfuckers are fucking frauds. But we're gonna get into that later. This one looks cool. I think I saw that exact same video. Yeah, last night I didn't stream, but I got a lot of good content for this stream. Yeah, the boss fights look good. I like the character design too. I'm not gonna hold you. I'd play this. Depending on when it comes out. If it releases at the right time and there's nothing else to play, I'd play this. This is a W to me. I like this one. What's that called? Crown Sword. Doesn't look bad. I'm proud of my algorithm. I barely see any of this. I don't know why I see it because I don't like any of the videos, but I also don't complain. Well, I do know why I see it because sometimes some of y'all tag me and stuff, and then stuff just ends up in my algorithm. Like I'll watch the full video. I'll never like it, but I got like 3 or 4 back-to-back videos, just terrible takes on Expedition 33 that had me cracking up. I said, oh, this is free views right here. Echo Generation. Here's something gory and a little spooky. A card-based sci-fi RPG appears to send you reality hopping to all manners of the world. A prime example is, as you said, you played Dave the Diver, which is dope. Yeah, Dave the Diver is a good game.
When I was called in to contain the breach, I didn't think much of it. It's just another day, right? Wrong.
The turn-based card game? Kind of like what was that Marvel game that came out a couple years ago? It was like XCOM, but with a card system, kind of like that, maybe.
Once forces beyond our reality trapped me.
Yeah, Midnight Sun.
One-way ticket to a whole new world.
I wonder if the combat's based off the deck you build or the cards are just randomly generated. Visually, it's interesting. It's creative.
The question isn't, what can I do to survive? But what can I do to find my way home?
Echo Generation. This is the second one? Honestly, I don't think I'd play this game. It's not for me, but I think it looks pretty decent. I think this looks okay, and it's coming to Game Pass. Not bad. Looks creative. Vampire Crawlers. This looks radical. Vampire Crawlers is a first-person dungeon crawler spin on the excellent Vampire Survivors with a whole new approach for the pixel art wonder.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and
Yeah, when did the first one drop? I don't know.
They're milking this bunch of pixels like there's no tomorrow.
come again to feel the magic of the average Italian countryside in a game that will change your perspective. A new adventure begins. Explore maps, level up powers, kill monsters.
Oh my god, this artist, this is killing me. This is killing me. I'm okay with the old school pixel art, but like, why are you purposely making it blurry like it's fucking 96, bro? Can we clarify the resolution? Why are y'all doing this? This hurts my eyes.
Treasures. Either take your time and be tactical, or play as fast as you humanly can. The outcome is always accurate. Use wilds to break the combo system and summon survivors to trigger cascades of effects. Get over.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Tristan with the super chat and shout out to Vegas with the subs. My bad for missing them. I'm not hearing the notifications. Finally got my back pay from the government shutdown. Thanks for keeping me entertained. I appreciate the super chat, bro. I'm glad you got paid. Any advice on handling a breakup after 6 years? Yeah, hit the gym, my boy. Hit the gym. Only time will heal things. I know that's cliche to say, but hit the fucking gym. Occupy your mind with something positive. A lot of times people say occupy your mind. No, occupy your mind with something positive. Do something that you always wanted to do. Did you want to get into playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Go do that shit, bro. If you can afford you don't necessarily need therapy for a breakup unless you're handling it really hard. That's on a case-by-case basis. I think for most people, if he's not really going through it, occupy your time with something positive. Go hit the gym, do that hobby. You want to start hiking? Go fucking hike, bro. And you'll find new friends and shit like that. But time will heal everything. 007 First Light Aston Martin trailer. Is this a trailer just for Aston Martin? We got a new car.
Needs the fastest, most dynamic, and of course most striking car when they're on duty. Hybrid twin turbo V8, over 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in under.
A lot of people
3
could be. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm not saying I'm like anti-therapy. I'm just saying like that's where some people say instantly go to. Like breakups are normal. It depends on where you are mentally. You feel like you need that in general? Go for that too.
Chassis, and a few modifications you won't find in the brochure. Meet the Aston Martin Valhalla. But this one is only for 00 agents, James. If you want to drive it, you'll have to earn the number.
This shit is just a commercial. Fuck the gym, LOL. What the gym do to your big ass, nigga? That nigga tried to do the Stairmaster because he sees some videos of some big booty chick walking on the Stairmaster on TikTok. He said, I'm about to start doing that shit and get toned. That nigga tripped on the Stairmaster in front of everybody. Now he hate the gym. He got beef with the fucking Stairmaster. What the gym do to you, bro? This nigga got beef with dumbbells. That's crazy. Yo, shout out to Roadside Research. Not Roadside, but the next game is Roadside Research, bro. I never heard that before in my life. I've heard I don't like going to the gym. I'm not interested. This nigga said, fuck the gym. Like, he got beef with that shit. Aliens Running a Petrol Station is a new one, a 4-player co-op game in which you need to keep things running smoothly without being found. That nigga rolled down the fucking. He saw a TikTok that said, if you run a bird fat, walk 13 incline on the treadmill at a 3.5 pace. He tried to do that shit on his first day of working out. His knees couldn't take it. That nigga tripped and rolled down the treadmill and been embarrassed ever since. He ain't been back. The worst part is it was at Planet Fitness. Don't nobody care. It's nothing but weirdos at Planet Fitness. Let's see. Roadside Research. Hey, yo, shout out to Booty Scratcher with the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you.
We've been undercover at this human gas station for 1 month now, and no humans have found out yet. My job is to get everything ready and in place for the invasion.
The whole gym, not even people there.
To help with that, we've got Schlope here, our lead scientist.
Do I drink soda or juice?
Very popular
I drink juice on occasion. I don't drink soda at all. Mainly when I want something like a sweet beverage, I drink sparkling ice because it's only 5 calories.
magazine on Probalia Tita.
And then I have Gatorade Zero because it has no calories in it.
12.
Our state-of-the-art technology allows us to blend in.
Yeah, this does look like a streamer game. This is not looking like it's from me.
Of course, it's important to keep this place up to human standards.
Yeah, we're good off these games. That's a no for me, dog. For me, I hate the taste of Zero, but it's better for you. You know, I felt the same way. I think regular Gatorade does taste better because it has sugar in it. It has sugar cane in it. But when you're on, like right now, I'm cutting. So like, I'm not really eating too much sugar. Like that first week was rough, but now I'm like on week 3. I'm be honest, I'm fine. Like I'm kind of like in that flow state now. so I don't have the cravings anymore. So then when I do drink Gatorade Zero, like it tastes good to me. It tastes like regular Gatorade. I think what it is like you have a high tolerance, at least for me. I think that's what it is. It tastes fine for me now because I'm not taking in too much of anything sweet. Yo, shout out to Total Chaos. Why do I keep shouting out these fucking games? Total Chaos is the next game. Oh, this is some gnarly looking horror game. Let's see. I love Sparkling Ice too.
I've been alone in this place. Isolated and rotting away. It has been...
Your taste buds get more sensitive when you don't eat a lot of sugar? Like, I had a protein bar for breakfast this morning. No, well, that wasn't the only thing. I had some eggs and some chicken sausage and a protein bar. Like, I prioritize straight protein right now. And the protein bar has coconut in it. I had this epiphany this morning. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting old, because I remember eating those Almond Joys, thinking that shit is nasty. And like, I was chewing the Built bar with coconut in it. And I was like, I don't love it, but I was like, this is not bad. Like, like that's a sign you're getting old. I was like, it's not bad now. I used to hate that shit as a fucking kid, bro. Yeah, the old man taste bud. Like, yeah, I can deal with this. It's doable.
Retracing old steps and replaying every moment. Wondering where it all fell apart. But why? What's the point? You can't rewrite.
Is chicken sausage better than turkey? I couldn't give you the answer on that. I'm not a dietitian. I just know chicken sausage is better than pork sausage. And that's all they had at Costco. Chicken and pork. So I got the chicken joint because it's like 100 less calories per serving. And they taste good. I'm going to be honest. They taste good.
My path brought me here to this corpse of a home. These fading memories. They're all I have left.
This shit creepy as hell. This that devil shit, chat. Get your holy water out.
Fought so hard not to drown. And yet here you are.
But it's like Raisin Bran. I don't eat cereal, period. So nah.
Deeper. It feels familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm not a... This doesn't look bad, but this isn't my cup of tea. I don't really eat cereal. There's a demo on Steam. They said it's a demo on Steam if you want to try it.
Every moment you dwell here will lead you closer to inevitability. If you still had a chance to leave...
I saw spiders, I'm out.
Would you
said, damn, why fuck cereal? Because most, like, 95% of cereals in the United States are fucking terrible for you. Like, cereal's an example of, like, I remember being younger, being older. I remember being younger and just, like, questioning the system. Like, who said that it's okay to eat Cookie Crisp and fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast? Most cereals are terrible for you. It's full of carbs and fucking sugar. So for me, I'd rather have, like, a cooked breakfast. I like eggs because the macros are really good. Like, the chicken sausage. Throw some vegetables in there. Like a lot, I love honey. If you want to eat it and you like it, it's cool. It's just like you're starting your day off in diabetic shock. You're bloated. And then for me, everybody's body's different, like genetics. For me, carbs really bloat me the fuck out. So I have to be careful about how much carbs I consume. So I try to stay away from that shit and focus on different anti-inflammatory foods. Carbs inflame my shit, bro. My fucking stomach. Oatmeal with some honey. Yeah, if I am gonna get it, I'd rather eat like overnight oats or some shit like that. But I prefer like a warm breakfast. That's just kind of how I am. As long as you niggas ain't eating Pop-Tarts. This doesn't look bad. Not my cup of tea though. I just don't have the time to cook every day, honestly, so I usually skip it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm blessed to where I can just roll out of bed and cook something before I do something. But shout out to Reanimal. That's the next one from the creators of Little Nightmares. Oh, okay. Y'all love this. A 2-player co-op game, escape from terrific looking ghouls. There's a lot of scary games.
We know from experience what it means to be away from those we love most of all.
Co-op horror game.
To you living...
Cereal brands use propaganda tactics to fool us into thinking cereal. Yeah, like cereal is actually a really American thing too. And if you go look at like other countries, they eat all different types of things for like I like just like on when I was younger. This is what I mean when I say when I was younger, like I've always been like a big critical thinker. And I'm like, I used to always ask, I used to ask my teachers, like, who said that it was better to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast over spinach? Like spinach might be random for breakfast, but there's just no way you can convince me that spinach with like some chicken sausage is not better than fucking Cookie Crisp. But like it's propaganda, and that's why niggas is fat as hell and got diabetes. And then you feed your kids that shit and they develop fucking bad habits. Like, yeah, it might be random to eat some broccoli for breakfast, but there's no way you can convince me broccoli is not better for breakfast.
Surroundings.
Yeah, the Kellogg's Company.
The message of true sympathy.
Stick together.
And to think of all the new sights you must be seeing. And the adventures you must be having.
Yo, shout out to Dion with the super chat. Appreciate it. You said you cutting. What's your Thanksgiving meal like? Whatever's in the fridge. Because I'm not going home. Y'all niggas getting on planes? I'm not flying right now. They not right now. My parents live on the other side of the country. I'm not going nowhere for Thanksgiving. Whatever's in the fridge, nigga. Like, that's what I'll be. I'll go get some turkeys.
So it is not difficult for us to picture the sort of life you are all.
I don't got no family of my own, so I don't got to make some big. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person either. I don't really care for it like that.
I know you won't forget us.
Go through hell together.
And good luck to you all.
I'm not gonna lie. I play this because it's co-op. I'd play it. It's almost like a scary version of It Takes Two. I'd play it. Yeah, he said, y'all niggas getting on planes? Like, shit, not right now. I literally told, last time I seen my parents was on the 4th of July. And when they was giving us, when they dropped me and my lady off at the airport, I told my mom and dad, I said, we'll probably come back maybe either Thanksgiving or Christmas. We'll figure it out. I'll let you know. I let them know like a couple weeks ago. They ain't paying the TSA agents. Ain't no air traffic control. Like, sorry, mom, dad. Like, I'm not about to die for nothing. Yeah, and this ninja don't got no kids. Single man argument. Cereal is winning purely off of convenience. Yeah, I'm not saying like if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I just don't want to start my day off all groggy. I do think what you cook for breakfast really does it. Like when I cook like a good breakfast, I usually have like a good day. Like I just feel so much better. I just don't want to start my day with off of that sugar. Sugar really fucks with you when you get older. That shit put me in a coma, bro. I don't even get like a sugar rush anymore, so I just refuse to eat that shit. Yo, shout out to Erosion's next. I mean, nothing is manufactured in a factory injected with hormones. Ew. A sci-fi Wild West pixel twin stick shooter. That's a mouthful.
This story begins the same way so many do in this world.
Daddy!
With blood. When a man loses everything that matters, ain't nothing that can keep him from setting things right. Not even death. But it's
Sugar's dead ass my weakness, bro. Gotta cut that shit. If I eat something that's like high in sugar, it's gonna put me in a coma. I'll wake up 45 minutes later. I feel groggy. I feel like shit. Now I'm just lingering around and like it just ruins your day for me. So like it's just better to just try to stay away from that stuff.
Because the one thing a bullet can't.
It gives me brain fog too. Like I don't feel like I'm as sharp. I'm not thinking. I'm not like quick witted. I just.
It's time.
To me, it's not worth it anymore. You saw him boot me. I'm here, Dad, just so you know. This is not looking like my cup of tea. What's up? The drive-by boop is crazy. That one was harder. He said, you need to notice me. He got a gun though. Combat doesn't look bad, yeah. I don't really like the art style though.
Failure ain't free. Every death cost a decade. He has to fight.
Yeah, this one's not my. It's not. Zoopunk, announced extended. We've got a rabbit in a trench coat, folks. Called Raid 2, a sci-fi action game with a furry game. I like how you have a voice in your head for your dog. In my head, he sounds either super nervous or British.
He's ventured into OG's territory alone.
Where my furries at?
You sure you thought this through?
Thinking is your job. Doing is mine.
Oh, he's a badass too. This is Peppy when he was young.
That spark didn't come easy, Ray.
Yeah, a few bumps along the way. But I got it.
You really fixing to gamble with it?
1 for 5. It's worth a shot.
This is one serious rabbit.
Wrong. I'm counting on it.
It's mine now. Finish him.
Okay. Nice transition. Okay, got a little. Let me find out. This little Devil May Cry type shit. Devil May Wabwick. The graphics look nice. I like the level design too. Old school. This is looking like it might have a little bit to explore for like maybe some extras, but for the most part, you're probably not gonna get lost. Which, you know, to all game developers as an old head, we love that. We fucking love that. Yeah, Rabbit Gaiden.
Give it back.
I wonder if he eats carrots to heal. That would be funny.
Right in himself, huh? It's all yours now, boss.
Good work.
Yeah, I played Stellar Blade. It was okay.
Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
I let myself get captured.
What? Huh?
Is it co-op?
Right on time. Miss me?
Oh, it's got different characters. Conker's back. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, this look a little gas. Furries are back, chat. Zoopunk.
Gotta hand it to you.
Got nice transitions.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
What are these, the damn Infinity Stones?
It's time to save Torch City.
Oh my god, I don't know how I feel about that open world. I hope it got fast travel. They're showing a good amount of gameplay. Yeah, like this is how you reveal a game that like nobody's seen before. Like they're showing a good amount in 4 minutes. Zoopunk. Is it just an action RPG or Souls like that? I don't know. It looks more action RPG. That's a cop. I play that. I would 100% play that. Looks cool. I like it. Shout out to Zoopunk. Shout out to Zoopunk. Did you already watch the new Expanse trailer? I have not. Nah, we're down to like the last third. You guys remember the Biomutant game? Yeah, that shit was ass. All in all, doesn't look bad. New IP gameplay people are familiar with. Interesting as kudos. Something different. Something different. Clover Pit. Is this another Belantro ripoff? I ain't gonna hold you, chat. I'm not playing this shit. I don't gamble in real life, so I'm not gambling in the damn. Gambling has gotten way out of control. Eminem is coming to Hitman. Why? Eminem is the next celebrity, elusive target in Hitman World of Assassination, or rather Slim Shady. It's the rapper asking you to kill his old self, perhaps a look into the inner frustrations of the artist. What? This is like game devs is like, let's do something relatable and cool for the kids. Let's get a rapper in there. Like, what do the kids like? They like Eminem, right? I think it's not 2001.
Listen up. I don't usually ask for help.
Oh, yo, white boys are about to go crazy for this shit. They're about to go crazy. I'm cleaning out my closet.
I don't usually ask for help.
Hell yeah, brother.
But this isn't just another target.
Best rapper alive.
Crazy part of me.
Rap God.
I gave him life, and now he wants mine. I've tried to bury him, but this motherfucker just keeps coming back.
Favorite rappers are Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly, Mac Miller.
A higher gun can't erase me. Choke me with a wire, aim a gun at me. I come back louder.
Yeah, G-Eazy.
So what's it gonna be, killer? Are you ready to dance with the devil?
Logic.
Or are you too deaf to hear the beat?
Post Malone. Yeah, Yellow Wolf, Macklemore, Linkin Park with Jay-Z.
In this motherfucker.
I will not be. At least it's free. I'm not gonna complain. I won't be playing this though, but it's free. Be honest. Is anybody excited for the Eminem mission coming to? So random to Hitman. Shout out to Batist's Prime with the super chat. I'm the super chat with the sub. I appreciate you a little bit. Okay. Slim Shady. Cleaning up my closet. I'm going to relapse. A fairly lovely looking third person action game. We finally got to look at Tides of Annihilation. I remember this being announced, but I don't really remember what this game is. Yeah, y'all know Logic is biracial. This one 4 minutes. Yes, Eminem is not in my top 5. Nowhere near close, to be honest. All right, let's shut this joint out though.
We thought all his knights were dead.
I like the art direction.
Sends one more.
Shout out to Dion with the super chat.
Tyranno, but you're one of the White King's sorceresses. You destroyed the White Lands.
That destruction is in fact salvation.
You're insane.
You know not of what you speak. Accept your defeat.
Okay. That frame rate dropping a little too much though.
She's created another folded realm. I can't reach her.
We cannot cross two folded realms.
The art direction reminds me a little bit of Expedition 33, which, by the way, you know there are people out there, they're so mad that Expedition 33 got nominated so much. People are saying it's trash and it looks like a mobile game, which is insane because Expedition 33 is one of the best looking games we've had in like the last 5 years. to say that. I'm like, God, you guys are such fucking frauds. Like, gamers are just exposing themselves y'all are trying too hard. I get it. Sometimes the Expedition 33 fans maybe can be annoying, but I do feel like Expedition 33 is the rare case where like the glazing is warranted. Like, y'all rarely hear me glaze anything, but the glazing is warranted.
Take the spear.
They gotta clean this frame rate up, man. Confirm they're Android users. Be like, in what universe does that look like a mobile game? I got 3 different copies of X33. I ordered the vinyl. Combat looks fun though. That's cool how the environment's changing in the background, but once again, none of this matters. And like, if the developers see this shit, you have to understand, you guys are producing a fast-paced action game, so the most important thing is the response time. How fast does the input respond? How fast does what happened on the screen respond to my input on the controller? And with the frame rate dropping, that's gonna fuck with the user's experience. So it's cool that you crafted all this, but you might need to dial it back just a little bit to get it to run better, unless this is like a super early build. But like, to be showing 4 minutes of this, I'm gonna tell you, like, there's so much competition in gaming. You have to understand there are people out there that are not super educated on how game development works. All they know is something costs $70 and they don't want to spend it on something that looks like that. So a lot of people are gonna, I mean, look at what happened with the Wolverine leaks. Insomniac got hacked. The game got released 2 years before it was ever supposed to be seen. You got people in the comment section on TikTok talking about this shit looks trash. Like, bro, that's actual alpha gameplay. So like, I just don't agree. I don't know. Maybe there was pressure from Xbox to show this, but I don't feel like this was ready to be shown. I see the vision. I see the vision. I'll say that much. Like the glass and stuff, that's cool the way it's going through. But like this frame rate is terrible.
We end this here.
Enemy of my enemy, I lend you my strength.
We fight.
Tyrone the ferryman. Tyrone got locks too. Let's say they polished the frame rate. Y'all interested? I am.
You will not escape justice. Justice.
Real quick, are you giving this game a pass with its alpha footage, but giving Avatar's fighting game no excuse with their alpha footage? I didn't give this game a pass. I just sat here and said you shouldn't show this. What? Yo, are y'all niggas listening? I just sat here and said, I see the vision, but you shouldn't show this because a lot of people are going, what are you talking about, bro? Y'all hear what y'all want to hear. I'm not giving this a pass. What are you talking about? Also, I didn't say Avatar didn't look good because it was alpha footage. I just don't think it looks good, period. It looks like a cheap mobile game that they're going to charge $70 for. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. That Avatar fighting game is dead in the water. You can believe it if you want to. Niggas will not be playing that shit. You will play it for 1 week max like Nickelodeon All-Stars and it will be dead. I'm comfortable saying that. You won't be playing that shit. Fighting games live and die by the community. People will not be gravitating onto that in the year where Marvel Token's coming out, Invincible Versus, as well as 2XKO. Niggas don't got time for that. We got to learn combos with Spider-Man, nigga. We not playing that shit. He said, just like Hunter, that shit was ass. But nah, absolutely, like, if the game released like in this state, I wouldn't pay for this shit. Absolutely fucking not. I would only play this is because I got it for free, but like, absolutely not. This, all I said is I see the vision. If they clean up the frame rate, but this frame rate is atrocious. I feel like I've seen enough though. I'm curious to how people will respond to this. My most waited for game of 2026 so far. Interesting. I felt like I went cross-eyed watching this. The gameplay, visuals, and the sound effect are one thing, but the music, especially at 232. Excited for this game for sure. Most will not understand how much technical work went into the mechanics happening in that trailer. I am a game developer, so I have a good idea. Nobody's even talking about that. Interesting. The frame rate. They all kind of have a 6-month window before the community falls off. Yeah, like the way people are like I feel comfortable saying the way motherfuckers is, and I don't get me wrong, I think Arc Raiders is a good game. Will y'all be playing Arc Raiders a year from now? I don't want to say definitively, but I feel like I'm like 60 to 70% sure that game won't be relevant next year. And people are screaming for like, oh, it's supposed to be game of the year. Like, I don't know. It's fun, but I don't think it's going to be, because like, what is it? Arc Raiders didn't even have the high that Marvel Rivals. When Marvel Rivals hit, that shit hit the streets like crack. We was all on Marvel Rivals. And even with Marvel Rivals, it's just averaging 100,000, which is still a healthy player base. But like the point I'm trying to make is like Arc Raiders is like, it's a recency bias. Arc Raiders is the hot thing right now. But I'm like, its highs are not even that high. So I'm like, that means its lowers are going to be low too. I think it'll keep an audience like Helldivers. Yeah, I think it'll have a core audience. I don't think it'll be 100% dead, Arc Rivals. It'll have a core audience, but will it maintain a super high level of community? I don't even know if it'll have more than like Marvel Rivals when it comes off that high, basically. Because it's gonna happen to every multiplayer game. Because next year there's gonna be, like I said, I just named 3 multiplayer games that are coming out, fighting games alone. There's gonna be plenty of multiplayer content next year. People only have so much time and attention, so naturally the player base is gonna go down. What's taking Fable so long? If I had to guess, educated guess, they want to stick the landing. They know people really love Fable, so they don't want to show it until they're 100% confident. But they would have to provide some type of engagement like seasonal events. I agree. I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. But yeah, I feel like it's recency bias, the conversation surrounding that game. Unless they do something super cool at like a future event or whatever. But this looks okay. They gotta clean up the technicals on this. Raji Kaliyuga. Here's an interesting one. We've got a brand new trailer for Raji. No glimpses at what gameplay will actually look like, but we know it's a sequel to Raji and a sequel. When the first game come out? When the first game come out? Whammy. Did you get the email from Marvel Tokens beta? Nah, I didn't sign up for it. I'll be honest. I know I'm gonna buy it. I didn't sign up for the beta, so I'd rather just go into it with fresh eyes when the game comes out. I can wait. I'm not tripping. I got too many games to play. To the light. Too many games to play right now. Facts. The people need that dispatch playthrough. It's probably coming. What am I looking at? I'm trying to like Black Ops 7, but this is just not it, dog. Why are you trying? I think that's the better question, Dion. Something you should ask yourself. Why are you trying to like that shit? You owe Activision, you owe Microsoft nothing. Why are you trying to like Call of Duty? They should be trying to sell you the game. It sounds like you just mindlessly bought it, bro. Don't force it, dog. Battlefield Red. Yo, nature is healing. My girl, she's a COD hit. Like when I first met her, she been on that fucking Battlefield like crazy. This morning she texted me. She said, "I've been thinking about playing Battlefield since I fucking woke up." I said, you starting to see the light now, aren't you? You starting to see it. I said, because it's harder to shoot. You need good positioning, teamwork, communication. You just get more satisfaction out of the game because it takes more skill. Yeah, you starting to nature is healing over here. She said yesterday, I am a reformed ball and gun gamer. So, you know, that's all I ask. I'm doing my part over here. I'm doing my part. Now we get some of you niggas to reform from being ball and gun gamers, bro. She said that verbatim. That shit had me cracking up. Bro, Battlefield does not take more skill. It definitely does. The guns alone are harder to shoot. Like if you don't have the attachments, the kicks on them guns are fucking crazy. Versus Call of Duty, everything, whether you have an attachment on it or not, everything shoots like a laser, bro. It definitely does take more skill to play. He said, "We found the COD, nigga." That's why a lot of the big streamers, when Battlefield 6 came out, they were screaming, "Man, this shit need kill streaks, bro." It's because them niggas couldn't do nothing when it came down to pure gun skill, positioning. Because you can't just shit on people in Battlefield 6 like that. If you want to shit on 3-4 people at once, like you have to have good positioning and good situational awareness plus good gun skill. In Call of Duty, you can shit on 3 people back to back just running around like a crackhead, throwing up plates and shit like that. Then you get all these damn skills, these kill streaks and all this other goofy shit. And then on top of that, they were complaining there's a lack of kill streaks. There technically are kill streaks in Battlefield. The difference is you don't have to earn them. You could just find the helicopter and drive it whenever you want. The thing is, it takes skill to fly the helicopter. In Call of Duty, that's why I don't drive that shit. In Call of Duty, you just get in the helicopter and gun people down. It absolutely takes more. That's not to say there aren't any skilled COD players. I'm not saying that. There's no reason to get offended by that. But as someone who plays both, to say that, like, go shoot them guns, like, bruh, get the fuck out of here, dog. They got AI art. And I'm not even saying Battlefield is a sim game, because I think it's an arcade game too. It's just more realistic than Call of Duty, which isn't hard to do. That's a fair point with the vehicles. Yo, what the fuck am I looking at? This is a completely worthless trailer. There was no point to this. There was just a bunch of yapping and shit like that. Not gonna lie, I've been getting better at mouse and keyboard because of Battlefield. You have to. It's a mouse and keyboard game. It might not feel like it takes a lot of skill if you play the traditional Conquest game because there's a lot of. But then even though I could still argue that skill because it's situational awareness. But if you play RedSec, the BR mode, it exposes a gun skill. Like you have to have good gun skill and situational awareness and understanding of your abilities. Were they singing Destiny's Child? Nah, I don't know what the. That was it. That was it. All right, let's go through this. What games would I have played? Artemis was cool. The Mound, that one I wasn't interested in that. That's DLC. It's not new. That one was cool. Crossworn, that's 2. That one looked cool, but I don't know if I'd play that. Not interested. That was a commercial streamer game. Photo Chaos. Which one was this? Not my cup of tea, but it doesn't look bad. Reanimal. I'd probably play this. That's 3. Erosion. Didn't care for that one. Zoopunk. That's probably my favorite one I saw. That's 4. This is probably the most definite pop out of all of them. 4. Fuck no. This one, if they clean up the game, I'd play it, but for now, no. I gotta see more, and I don't know what the fuck that is. But I mean, I saw 4 things that I was interested in. So to me, this was a success. Some of you might disagree. My stance has always been, because I feel like a lot of times people come into these press conferences and they call it a failure if everything they didn't see was something that was for them, failing to realize demographics are a thing and certain things are for certain demographics. So I always take the stance, if you saw like 2 or 3 things that you liked, then the show was a success. And I did. Was this the greatest show ever? No, not even close. But there's some stuff I'd play here, and that's the only thing that matters. But when I feel like there's too many people online that take this stance of, oh, none of these games are for me because I only play ball and gun games, so this shit's trash. It was like a 6 out of 10. I think that's a fair score. But people are always looking for the big IPs that they don't even buy, statistically speaking, because you got people out here saying that 5 million copies is a failure. Meanwhile, they're screaming Ghost of Yote should be game of the year, and that only sold 3 million copies. Yo, I hate when niggas bring up numbers and then they don't even know the fucking numbers. First of all, I don't agree numbers should be involved in the conversation when just judging art. Art is subjective, but when we're talking about the art, like, you shouldn't be talking about the fucking numbers. But if you are going to be a numbers person, at least know what the fuck